Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
Okay, baby, I love you. Stay there. Where are you going? Stay there, son. Right. Can I ask, are you part of this? What's going on now? Is there anyone available that I can talk to in regards to this? How many of you is it actually doing this?
I'd just keep asking around.
Right. No, I'm just intrigued. That's what I want you to tell me your story, like, because it's quite a powerful thing that's going on here. And child trafficking. Hello, mate. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yes, mate. Good to see you. Stay safe, brother. Yes.
They got a dispersal notice, haven't they?
Have they? Yours?
Tomorrow they got to go.
Right. Well, that's why I'm trying to speak to someone in regards to it. Now, do you know who's the leader of it?
Stay.
No one wants to speak. Seriously. I only want to let them have the voice. I'm not trying to critique what they're doing. I'm actually supporting it. So it seems weird if you're going to go to all these lengths, but you're not going to let someone film you and interview you about it. What are you doing it for then? I know, but what I'm saying is, I've got nearly 1,000 people on here. Thank you. I'm not a journalist, mate. I'm a painter and decorator. I actually want to help you there. I'm not trying to go against you.
We've had people trying to infiltrate this little group all week.
I'm not about to do that.
Bringing beers in and all
Really?
stuff. Basically, this is for the kids, so this is a child-friendly atmosphere. We don't want anybody coming in, spray painting no walls, what they said when they come over.
So you've had that actively happen?
We've had people coming in, bringing big crates of booze, trying to hand us £1,000 and stuff, trying to give us money. We don't want people's money.
Okay.
These other groups that afford people for freedom, taking money off people and making egos and all the rest of it, we don't want none of that. We want it to end. That's why we're here.
Sure.
I come here on Monday and I'm not leaving until it's ended, until they start telling the truth.
Okay, well, right. Tell me what you're here for. You all right, buddy?
To raise awareness. Obviously, there's a lot of celebrities and stuff here and stuff, do you know what I mean,
Yes.
that are on the TV.
Sure.
They're working all the time. They don't get a chance to get this information because they're lying and they're lying and they're lying.
Yeah.
They're not giving anybody independent media. I bet you don't know that there's hundreds of dead bees over there. And do you know why they're dying? Because they're putting all this technology up that runs on frequencies, not radiation, frequencies. Bees levitate on the Earth's natural frequency. So when we're altering the frequency, the bees are dropping to the floor and they can't move and they're dying.
Right.
If all the bees die, we die. They provide the oxygen, the source of oxygen, everything that we need comes from the bees.
Right.
We came here about the child trafficking, but then finding all them bees over there and then telling the BBC you're killing all the bees when this is meant to be a city about the bees.
I know, it's ironic, isn't
Come on,
it?
man. The thing is as well, you don't notice any birds because birds talk and communicate with frequencies. You know, like I wanted to learn how to, you know, listen to a bird and know what it is just from the sound. So I downloaded an app, right, which listen to the frequency. You can look, it's like a chart. You can see them. Same with whales, they connect on frequencies. So that's why they're coming inland. They're hearing the Earth's frequencies. The frequencies aren't normal.
Yeah.
Animals are going crazy, being unusual.
So you're saying this area specifically is damaging because
Mate,
of
I've gone round with
the technology within this place?
See how that tree over there, look on the end and the other tree on the other end, they're both nice and green trees, yeah?
Right.
If you get an EMF, an electromagnetic frequency meter, the energy levels aren't as high on these sides. That's why we brought our stuff here, because we were camped over there under that screen for days and we were feeling really ill.
Really?
It does, it affects you. You can't see
No,
it,
I get it.
on a cellular level.
Okay.
So you get like oxidative stress damage to your
So
cells.
let's get back to this then, the child trafficking.
Yep.
Are you trying to tell BBC that they're complicit in doing it,
Yeah,
or
well,
you're
they're covering it up, aren't they?
No,
Because
I'm just asking you. I'm not saying you're wrong. I want you to get your whole story
we haven't
out.
got a media report. I mean, look what happened when Madeleine McCann went missing.
Yeah.
The media coverage for that is ridiculous. But I've got a friend who's over here.
Yeah.
Sam, come over here and tell this guy what happened when you reported someone trying to abduct your daughter.
Really?
Yeah. So this lady here, someone tried to abduct her daughter. 2 men and a woman in a van. Is that correct?
Hello there. You don't mind if I'm recording, do you?
Really no, I don't want my face.
Don't get her face.
That's fine. That's fine.
She can talk, but don't get her face.
I won't.
So if you just want to explain what happened and you've reported it to police and stuff.
I've reported to the police. I said, should I take her clothes off forensics? They went, yeah. So I said, Ian May, go upstairs and get changed. And I put the clothes in her bag. My daughter, obviously she was streaming with snot down her face, she was crying, she was rattling on the door. She was playing with her friends, 5 minutes away from my house.
Right.
And she come back, mummy, someone tried to put me into a van. One man had both her arms and one man had both her legs, and they put a tablet down her throat.
What? How-
She's scared to play out now.
How did she get away?
She managed to, she said she got a leg free and kicked them in the privates.
Right.
I've taught her about strangers.
Okay.
That's what we do. We need to teach our kids about strangers. The scary part is, while we've been all distracted,
I'm sorry to hear that,
And
by the way.
police thought she was making it up.
coronavirus.
Police thought she was making it
And they
up.
went, and they didn't take her clothes.
They didn't want to
Because that's
investigate.
evidence.
They're not generating any revenue by investigating them types of crimes.
No, I get that.
Unfortunately, the police is getting really.
But that's a heinous crime. And that goes on all
the thing
over.
is, there could be kids, you know, at risk.
Just
because they're not
disappearing.
following up on that.
Of course.
And that's why, you know, I do what I do and why all of us are doing what we're doing. Because
Sure.
we're passionate.
So, you've decided to come here.
Yep.
How long have you been here for?
Since Monday.
Since
We
Monday.
didn't have tents on that Monday. We had to sleep
Right.
on floor Monday over there. I had a sleeping bag, slept on floor. Tuesday, they would have been a bit like the security guards have always been lovely. Them in the ivory tower were obviously
Yeah.
sending orders down to try and get us a bit divided with each other.
Right.
So we were under shelter under there, under a sleeping bag, at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, trying to keep warm.
Wow.
We laid down and they come over. They told us we weren't allowed to lay down. So we're going to have to go sit on the benches, which we're getting kids wet through and all wet.
So they don't mind you being here, but the issue is
Well,
the
this is
fact that
it.
you're
This
lying
worked
down.
at the start. This were at the start. Things have since then changed. I'll let you know what's happened since then. So obviously we said no. We said this is public, accessible land.
Yeah.
We can be here. Unless you want, they have to get a wet signature on a court order for roads to leave.
Sure.
Yeah, so we were like, because we've done everything nice and we've been, you know, like we didn't put no stickers up. We told them because they were saying they have to pick the stickers off. So we didn't put any stickers up. You know, we were really polite. We've, you know, kept the noise down. Everything they asked us to adhere to, we did. Now, we had a tent to put the stuff in while it got wet. What they did is they watched us put the tent up, they watched us put all the stuff to keep it dry, and then a bit later on, it started raining again. They then come out when it were raining to tell us, pack your tent up. Right, so we did. We
Just
moved
making it awkward.
But do you know what I mean? That was just before this incident. So when they come and asked us to do that, that were like last straw. We were like, no, get police, whatever. So 6 police officers came down. 4 went into there. I were asleep at this point, so we're knackered. But my friend over here, he says that when they came over, they checked us. Absolutely fine because the police were on our side. Look at the agendas the BBC are pushing, defund the police. We do need police, actual police that are going to investigate them crimes that she's just mentioned.
Totally agree
Ones
with
that
you.
are passionate about, you know, protecting our environment and our earth. Because at the minute, I'm ringing Environment Agency, I'm ringing police, we're ringing all these people. Nothing's changing, nothing's happening, and we're close to an extinction level event. Once all these bees die, bye-bye. Because we need all them trees to breathe. And if them trees are gone, we're gone. And that's a serious situation.
So what have you been told in terms of staying here now? Are you allowed to stay here indefinitely, or have you?
A bailiff came over earlier today,
Right.
tried to issue papers, but obviously we didn't accept it because we're not under a contract with anyone. This is a public assembly, do you know what I mean?
Sure.
It's not a group, it's not a thing like that. We tried to put papers on there and we obviously just stood there to stop him and he started, he needs someone in the testicles, he pushed me, I spilled my coffee on my hand. So we've reported it to the police. The police came and took the report, we've got the crime reference number. The police are standing with us, guys. Yeah?
So the police are actually with you, with you?
Enforcing the common law like they should do.
Right.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah. Well, that's good to
It's
see.
not our enemy. Granted, there's bad apples in every
Of course
company.
there are.
It's our duty to work together with the good ones to get rid of the bad ones so we
It
can
is.
have a safe environment.
It's true, because the one thing you don't want to do is castigate all of them generally, because that's counterproductive.
You've noticed a lot of these movements are doing, there's getting a lot of hatred for the police. When you're holding on to hatred for someone, you're doing more damage to yourself.
True.
You know, you're holding yourself back. Once you let go of them things that have been hurting you, yeah, you're totally free. Totally
Okay.
free. It's not damaging you. You're not holding on to that stress. You ain't got that stress inside your body. You ain't got them, them things in your back that's, just bothering you all the time. You feel free. You feel at ease and peaceful. You're not in a relaxive state.
Yeah.
You've got to deal with them traumas and deal with them things that have happened and to go through the forgiving. Everybody needs to forgive. But the serious situation is, right now, is the fact that the bees are dying. We all have to do our bit now to look after the environment. We need to start really pumping out the fact that these are emitting frequencies, killing the bees. But it needs to stop. Yeah, technology is all great and wonderful. But if we can't have that, with the plant, with the bees and the plants and stuff, then it's got to go on it. As simple as that. And
it's
that's why
funny.
Belgium made it illegal, didn't
No,
it?
the irony is, I've always said this, technology is great, We're in this technologic age now. The Trojan horse embedded with all the technology is immense, but they never tell you about that. They just want to promote what it will be and where it's going to take society. The damaging aspect of that is if you're not really looking into what could be happening over a 20, 30 year period with installing all this. I totally get what you're saying, mate.
And we're seeing it. We've only installed it a few months ago, yeah?
Right.
We're already seeing all them trees dying, we're seeing loads of bees dying, we're having birds falling out of the sky. I mean, if you notice, the weather's been really bad. We're collecting lots of big dark clouds. We had a really bad thunderstorm the other night. We've got all this voltage in the atmosphere. This is creating.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Something going on, isn't there?
We're messing around with the weather and everything. We need to stop playing God. We're not God.
I know.
Yeah.
True.
The system that we put in place is perfect. There's a plant for every single illness on this planet.
True.
I just found out that pine cones regenerate the brain. You know, when they're a fruit and they're green, they regenerate the brain. If you had a stroke, or you've got a brain problem and you need to regenerate your cells, pine cones. But they won't tell you because it makes
But
no
everything
money.
stems to the individual, doesn't it? And what they don't want to promote is individuality. They want to promote collectivism, don't they? And that collectivism's got a narrative attached right to it, which takes you away from thinking, critical thinking,
People
and being
need to think
yourself.
for themselves. I've been telling everyone all year, don't listen to me, don't listen to him,
Yeah.
don't listen to nobody. Do your own research. You can go check it, like everything I've said, go check it out.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I make sure I do my own research.
Sure.
I won't talk about something if I don't know about it. Do you know what I mean? I won't get into a dispute with someone about something I don't know about. You have to go look at the animal studies and everything. You have to, it takes time to do the research. But, when life's at stake and humanity's at stake, people need to be doing that research. It's important.
Well,
very important.
now more than ever, it's important for people to be switching on into it, really,
It is.
on all manner of things.
We've got problems with censorship though,
Sure.
Google, heavily censored. Google actually signed a contract with the NHS last March, consultancy and confidentiality agreement, yeah? That's why when you're doing searches on Google, you're not finding the truth. It's censored. You need to find an uncensored web browser. DuckDuckGo or Yandex, there is other ones out there. You need to do your own research on an uncensored browser, look at animal studies and stuff like that, things that relate to humans, you know what I mean?
I see it on Facebook. I'm not on there anymore, but you're ripping all this stuff down. You're still doing that?
Yeah, well, we're not so much now, but I will pulling the COVID signs down because obviously it's the subliminal mind messaging.
Right, sir, I'm going to have to get going, mate. Thank you for taking the time out. I'm glad it got a little bit touchy at the beginning, but I'm glad we've done it.
Most of the heroes are camera shy, do you know what I mean?
Of course, and I get that. All I want to do is promote your cause. If you're staying here for days, I want to be able to say, guys, why are you doing
If you get
it?
anyone down here that wants to represent,
Yeah?
like, granted, we're all going to be suspicious of everybody.
course you are.
People just coming in, but if you're genuine, come down here, do your own thing. If people are coming down bothering us and you're supporting us and we're seeing that for ourselves, you'll gain our trust.
And don't bring it into disrepute.
Yeah,
no
we don't want
drinking,
money,
no
we don't want
sticking
money,
in, no
we don't
stupid
want drinking,
stuff.
we don't want
Yeah.
anything that you wouldn't approve in front of the kids because this is a message for the children, yeah? So
Perfect.
we don't want people coming down here drinking, loud music, carrying on. We don't want that.
Yeah.
Because then we're not setting our example. This is an example for the kids.
Get that,
We've
man.
all got kids and we want to keep them safe. At the minute they're not safe. Yeah, and that's what we're here for.
So how long do you plan to be here for?
As long as it takes. Like I say, if they do come and forcefully remove us, so be it. But at the end of the day, we need a
doing
wet
it.
signature in ink before that ever happens.
Brilliant. What's
No,
your name
well,
again, mate?
It's Anthony.
Anthony.
Hargreaves.
Mate,
Nice
Anthony
to meet you,
Hargreaves.
mate.
Mate, it's a pleasure. Good
And
luck
you.
with what you're doing, yeah?
You.
Best of
Keep
luck.
spreading the word, keep getting the awareness out there. Make sure you're a hero yourself if you're out here filming this and you're doing what you're doing. You're getting the message out there, people. Give yourself a pat on the back when you get home, mate, because you're doing what society.
We're all
needs
doing
right
our
now.
bit, aren't we, one
We
way or
all
the
are,
other.
That's what I mean for everybody. Big yourself up, feel good for yourself because you're all here, you're all making a difference. You know what I mean? Not one person is better than anybody else. Not one individual is better than anyone. We're all doing this for the children. You know what I mean? If your intentions are honest and pure, then I pat you on the back, I salute you, and I love you to pieces. Yeah.
Well said, mate.
Cool, man.
Best of luck, pal.
Take care, man.
Nice one. Nice one. Nice one.
I love you. 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 I love you.
Even the pissing haters.
I love you. 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 I love you.